Hello, great one. Welcome back or welcome to another episode of the Top of Your Game podcast. I'm Dr. Floyd. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that separates those who are good from those who become unstoppable. I'm talking about the inner game of success. Yes, the inner game of success. Let me ask you something right out of the gate. Have you ever looked at someone who is crushing it in business, in life, and you thought to yourself, they must know something I don't? Well, maybe they do, but it's not always a secret strategy or a special advantage. In fact, the edge most top performers have isn't visible at all. It's not the outer hustle, it's the inner game. How they think, how they manage their emotions, how they respond to pressure, how they respond to setbacks when no one's watching. You see, success, my friend, is an inside job. Yes, success is an inside job. Now, let's talk about the mindset of warriors, the Stoics and the Spartans. Two powerful mental models that I often bring into my coaching work. Now, the Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, believe that while you can't control events, you can always control how you respond. They taught emotional discipline. Yes, they taught emotional discipline, clarity on the chaos, and the power of focused thought. The Spartans, on the other hand, were about discipline through action. They trained relentlessly. They didn't wait to feel motivated. They prepared in peace so they'd be unbeatable in war. Let that sink in for a while. Now, success is not about waiting for the right moment, it's about becoming the right person. Now, here's the twist. Here's the twist. I've coached people at high levels, executives, entrepreneurs, leaders, many of whom were stuck. They have read the books, taken the courses, built the routines. But inside, they're battling self doubt, fear of failure, imposter syndrome, and perfectionism. And guess what? No strategy will save you if your inner voice is sabotaging your next move. Let me tell you a quick story. It comes from Native American tradition. The story goes an old Cherokee grandfather is talking to his grandson. He says to his grandson, there are two wolves inside me. One is evil, full of anger, envy, greed, arrogance, and fear. The other is good, full of peace, love, hope, humility, and truth. The grandson thinks for a moment and asks, which wolf wins? That's a great question, right? The grandfather answers, the one you feed. Yes, the one you feed will win. That's the inner game. That's the inner game because every day you are feeding one of those two wolves. You're feeding them with your focus, your language, and your choices. And if you're feeding fear more than faith, doubt more than discipline, then don't be surprised when you feel stuck, even when you're doing all the right things on the outside. This is why mastering the inner game isn't optional, it's foundation. Your results will never outgrow your identity. Yes, your results will never outgrow your identity. So let me give you three powerful keys to start mastering your inner game right now, today. The first key is self awareness is your superpower. Yes, self awareness is your superpower. You can't fix what you don't understand. Journal, reflect, audit your thoughts. Ask yourself, what am I believing that's holding me back right now? The second key is discipline over emotion. Discipline is freedom, discipline is a decision. So build routines and rituals that move you forward regardless of how you feel. Like the Spartans, train for your future, not for your feelings. And the third key, identity upgrade. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your identity. So ask yourself, who must I become to achieve the results I want? And shift your self image. Speak to yourself like the person you're becoming and not the one you're trying to leave behind. Okay? You see, we're living in a time where the pressure to perform has never been higher. But here's the truth: you don't need to do more, you need to become more intentionally aligned. You need to shift from chasing success to embodying it. That means you start with owning your thoughts. Yes, start with owning your thoughts, regulating your emotions, and raising your standard. Yes, raising your standards. So here's your challenge for this week: audit your inner game. Yes, audit your inner game. Where are you out of alignment? What belief, habit, or pattern is costing you your next level? Then make one shift. Just one shift. Just one shift. Because small hinges swing big doors. Yes, small hinges swing big doors. Remember this: you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be in motion. So master the inner game, and the outer results will take care of themselves. You are not just capable, you're called, you are on assignment, and you are unstoppable. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thanks for tuning in today. Until next time, live your dream, do your best work, and leave a legacy. Let's get after it.